so much about what Christians are against. Stand up for what
it literally in the Bible that you're not supposed to have homosexuality, so they take it literally. Every single thing in the Bible.
Well, the Bible hasn't changed.
Have you read the Bible? There's some things in there you should not take literally.
I know that, but they take everything pretty much, I think. It's what it looks like.
Well, there are the commandments, and the Bible doesn't change. It's the same yesterday, today, and forever.
It doesn't say anything about being gay. The 10 Commandments don't. There are other...
It says cocksuckers. It says homosexuals.
That address...
You fucking dumb bitch.
Homosexuality, but in the same...
It's got it in many places.
About, Isaiah, which is the one everybody always brings up. You know, they also say... And I can't do it. I do it in my show. I was getting ready to do it. I can't even do it.
I think they'll know you're Christians by your love. And that's what Christians need to do. They'll know you're Christians by your love for one another.
You don't fucking love that goddamn shit.
People, whether they're Christians, whether they're black people, white people, that continuously discriminate against other groups where their original group has been discriminated against in history at some point in time.
It's not just Christians that do that. A lot of...
That's what I'm saying. I said all kinds of groups. There's so many different groups that discriminate against other groups, forgetting about the time that they were discriminated against. I'm confused. Maybe I'm from another planet, and that's okay, because I don't understand why I would persecute another group just because I don't understand it over and over again when my own people have been persecuted. I have to have some type of...
We've all dealt with persecution here. I just want to say that, I mean, I think our families, there's not one of us here who hasn't had that in our history for sure. You know, I think if we're going to try to find a mild ray of sunshine out of this story, is that it's because of 1 million moms that I know about this family. I would not have read American Girl magazine or heard about this story.
I used to have Addie all day. I was an Addie lover.
No, I mean, I'm not a subscriber to American Girl. It's not too late, but I'm just saying that I would not have known. And because of them now, we do know about this beautiful family.
And the foster care system.
Exactly.
But what does it do to this little girl? Okay, I get that. As an adult, I get that.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I'm thinking, listen, my dad chose me. He chose my 4 brothers and sisters who were not babies when they came to get us. They adopted us when no one else would. Why? And as this little girl saying, why are you mad at my dad? He's giving me a great life. Look at what we're learning.
Let me tell you what she said. She said, "This is none of your business." That's what the little girl told the people.
Philosophy.
Yes.
And I have to. People, they've been discriminated against.
Yes.
They're teaching not to discriminate.
Yes.
And another thing that the father said, these are million moms. They could really be helping 364,000 kids in foster care.
That's right there.
They're not a million.
All right.
There's no way they're a million moms.
No.
Like 328 moms.
However many moms y'all are, maybe y'all want to come on and explain to us so we understand where you're coming from, because maybe we're misjudging you. Anyway, you know, Judge Judge Janine Pirro is coming up later on because she's written this amazing book about Durst, the murderer.
Yes.
That is spectacular.
This is called getting into the crack of the fucking door. That's what the fuck this shit's all about. See, what they're doing, it's the same thing like taking a lever, a crowbar, and lifting something heavy by having a crack in it. So now, these sick motherfucking cocksucking homosexual motherfuckers, what they're doing is they're basically saying, look here, we'll take your cast-offs. So what happens is, okay, we'll adopt the unwanted. That's the way for them motherfuckers to get into the fucking door. To open up the stinking fucking coffin. To put a crack in the motherfucking coffin. That's what that shit's all about. And ABC. What are a bunch of goddamn cocksucking motherfuckers that own that fucking company? It's fucking incredible, man. No. And then that crazy ass fucking bitch, Whoopi Fart Goldberg, says, oh yeah, okay, the word gay is not mentioned in there, but it talks about that a man shall not lie with another man as with a woman. You know, and I think you've got, Judges 19:24, I think, in the Bible, talking about in the Old Testament, about where these guys were going, where are the men? And this guy's going, hey, look here, before you fuck a man, take my virgin daughters, fuck the dog shit out of them, turn them upside down, do whatever the fuck you want, but don't fuck another man. But now, as of 2015 now, we got a sabotager and fucking chief said it's okay for cocksuckers and lesbians to fucking even proudly have a fucking flag. God only knows what the fucking Pentagon looks like now, with all them fucking flags. And the truth of the matter is, the cop, if it wasn't for, in the Bible it talks about, you cannot break into a strong man's house and trash his shit unless he gives you consent and permission and allows you to do it. So, the heterosexuals, they were like, well, okay, you can take and you can hijack a beautiful thing called the rainbow. You can hijack that. You can hijack one of the most wonderful words that's ever been created by man called gay, which didn't mean sucking dicks. But now, they even want to put out fucking shows called Transparent. They got this fucking transgendered shit. Then they use these fucking keywords. Tolerance. And then they use words like guilt and bullying and everything like that. Well, the truth of the matter is, selection, they say selection, discrimination, all this other kind of fucking shit. I've been discriminated so many goddamn times, it's incredible, man. Bay County Library. I wanted to be able to safeguard my bike. The motherfuckers told me that I had to park my bike 300 feet away at a fucking bicycle rack. I've been discriminated on by the fucking clown cops so many times, it's goddamn incredible. But hell, if you ain't got a lot of money and you can't afford to have a lawyer on a retainer's fee, fuck, you're discriminated against all the time.